Today we continue predicting Champions League and hope that today games will be, well, first of all, interesting for the fans and second of all, profitable for us. My name is Evgen Bashovi, you're watching Beta 5 AI. First of all, main of all, support Ukraine. You know the reason. Links are there in description. Good. Before we start with today prediction, let's recall yesterday games. Well, just okay. Overall, our predictions did not bring us profits, but well, at least some of those games were simply terrific. Especially, okay, we don't probably follow many championships. We follow UEFA Champions League, right? So let's start with these games. And okay, there was a fight in the capital of Denmark. Still, the favorite won, but only in second half. You know, it was quite tough and intensive. Inter won by just one goal. Is okay. They say it's a phenomenal play of goalkeeper of Benfica. Sadly, Benfica is not in greatest shape right now, but we all hope they will be. And all congratulations to Inter for winning this game. Still, Lens made a sensation against Arsenal. Terrific, why not? Oh, this game was absolutely sensational. Everyone is glad except of Manchester United fans, right? Another one battle between Eindhoven and Sevilla. Real Madrid won in a intense game. Well, that game day was simply crazy. Okay, now we skip some other games and we recall probably disappointment for Salzburgers, but okay, Real Sociedad won very confidently, I would say. And another one, thriller between Union Berlin and Braga, where Union Berlin was taking lead 2-0, but then Braga, they simply showed phenomenal game. Yeah, so 8 games, 8 maybe one game between Salzburg and Real Sociedad was a bit out of this shape, but other 7 games were simply phenomenal and were very intensive. But also maybe the game with Salzburg too, because honestly speaking, I did not see it. And if you see the score and if you don't see the game, you can fall for for many things. Yeah, to unleash all your prejudice and say, score 2-0, boring game or something. Or you can say, very confident win, well, and there could have been so much crazy events there in this game, right? So we don't make some bold statements like good game or bad game. We say all 8 games were good, were worth watching, and we hope that today's 8 and other games will be worth watching as well. So let's start, and typically we start with some game out of UEFA Champions League roster. So we go to Denmark Cup and see the game between some outsider and some favorite, right? The bookmakers say so. Let's take a look what the AI would say, and AI would bet that at least the outsider would not lose that badly. Okay. Have a good fight there, guys. We go then to First League of Macedonia. I'm not sure if this is a Tier 1 league of North Macedonia or the second one, the second tier. I think it must be the first tier. But these names, they could be very delusive. The first league could be, the second tier, and some kind of super league could be the first tier, and that's the common story. Or Premier League. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we skip one game here and go to Segunda. This is Segunda, like if you know second, Segunda. It's the second league or second tier of Spain. And not many goals are expected here. You see this. So under 3.5 goals, and this absolutely crazy low odds, like goalkeepers are kind of safe. Yeah, defense is prevailing over attack. And finally, we go to the first game of the Champions League between Red Star or Crvena Zvezda or Crvena Zvezda. Probably, I'm not good in Serbian. Yeah, as in other 1,000 languages, except of two, maybe three. And they say that probably again we go against mainstream, so we go in other direction. We say under 2 goals. It's not like we select the most probable result here, right? But what AI thinks that the probability of this result is simply underestimated by bookmakers. Okay. So we go here, and again the top game of today, right here and right now. Rasenball Leipzig plays against Manchester City. Manchester City is easily the best team by far. I mean, in Europe or in the whole world, but the current shape of it, or latest results, show that maybe KDB makes the difference there, and also maybe Gundogan. Yeah, without them, this team could play differently. Yeah, we wanna praise Erling Haaland. Everyone, let's go. But so what you see next? Yeah, so we now again go against the market, saying BTS no is a good option, but then you see under. So maybe 2 goals, are expected. Are let's say they have greater probability, and also this at position number 5 is like the probability of home win for Leipzig is underestimated. So AI thinks they have greater probability to win. At least this promises us very astonishing games, so not one-sided. Not one-sided. Another one brilliant game between Porto and Barcelona. Non-capital of Portugal versus non-capital of Spain, but easily saying like kind of second cities or unofficial capitals or whatsoever, how you put it. And also we go here against mainstream, so we say not many goals would be scored. And if you see this odds 171, it means that even bookmakers give the probability of that to something like maybe 70%, maybe 65, something like that. Yeah, which is quite kind of high, and there will be a fight there. Maybe not many goals though, but let's see. Another one brilliant game. Newcastle United are in great shape for at least last year, and Paris Saint-Germain is a kind of cardiogram team. So they can play brilliantly, they can play otherwise. So sound like rubbish. And we bet on very, very, very strange results. So what AI probably thinks that. So what could they think? Okay, 1-1 or maybe 2-1 or 2-2 are pretty much expected, but also it is probable that defense of Newcastle United could prevail. Let's see. Next game we go to Rotherham versus Bristol. This is already a second tier of England, the Championship. And they say the favorite to win is a good option. Okay. And we go to Lithuania. We go to Lithuania, and this is, I believe, again, this is, I believe, second tier of Lithuania, but I might be wrong. Good. The first 10 games are over. We already met some great mega games. Let's go to the game number 11, which is another game of Champions League, and this is the game where Ukrainian team play. Okay, you don't expect anything good from Ukrainian teams, right? And you are absolutely correct, because they have to travel over the border, travel by bus, not by flight, and all this atmosphere of war. And, you constantly lose some players going somewhere abroad, playing for another team. So, yeah, this season should be logically very, very bad for Ukraine. So you don't expect anything good. Let's see. And this is what AI thinks too. The probability of Royal Antwerp to win is great. Good. Coventry versus Blackburn. Championship. Both teams to score? No. No, they say. Why? Because the probability of 2 and 47 in fair betting odds is sufficiently less than 2 and 75 given here. That's why we select this result. Okay, another horrific game, I would say. Atletico Madrid beating Real in their derby, and Feyenoord, easily the best team of Netherlands right now. Better than Ajax, and probably even better than PSV Eindhoven. And what can we expect here? We can expect here the win of Atletico Madrid. 2-1 is the average expected score. Okay, let's see. Sondal, I hope it's read like this, versus Kristiansund. This is first division of Norway. BTS no again. Good. And now we go to some southern countries, to Greece. They have National Cup, and Egaleo plays versus Diagoras. Less than 2 goals will be there, right? Under 1.5 in terms of Asian odds. And the probability is kinda high. Yeah. I mean high for these types of results. Yet another great game. Yet another great game. Of course, Igaleo and Diagoras are both great teams. So I think 50-50, 50% of fans will see this game, but 50 and other persons would go to see Borussia Dortmund versus AC Mailand, as they say in Germany. Not Milano, not Milan, but Mailand. It's like my land. Their land. Let's see. Let's see who will adopt whom in this game. Sadly, they say this could be quite defensive. But let's see. This trend for kind of big scores could be here too, and we could see fiesta of goals. Great, again we go from Champions League to Championship of England, to second tier of it, and Leicester. Wow, Leicester is the Foxes Championship. Wow, I remember the times they were kinda, champions of Premier League. It was not that far ago. Okay, nothing to say about that game. Let's talk about another game between Leeds and Queen's Park Rangers. Leeds United, another great team of the past, at least as I was a small boy, I was hearing about this team all the time. Okay, they say Queen's Park Rangers would not lose by more than 2 goals. Good luck. QPR, good luck. From second tier of England, we go to second tier of Spain. Eldense versus Real Valladolid. Let's see. Okay, Valladolid must win, they say. Okay, let's agree. By the way, you see these like 10 tips going for Real Valladolid, although the betting odds are 2.5, not that very low, not making Real Valladolid that great favorite of the game. Still, many experts say this, and we agree. Ararat Punic, Yerevan. Now I feel for Armenia right now. Okay, and that's about politics, not about football. In football, I must say they are not bad, not good, not especially good, but not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. In England, they play all kind of tournaments all at once. Football Association Cup between Welling United and Gosport Borough. Although, okay, Although the average score expected is kinda 2-2, still the room for BTS now is higher than expected. At least so they say. Pennarossa Tre Fiori. We go to San Marino. San Marino is such a small country, still so many things happen there. Their championship and also Grand Prix of San Marino Formula One. Yeah, not many countries have that. Do they still have Grand Prix of San Marino, or I'm kinda 20 years older than and outdated? I hope they have. Yeah. Okay. I was growing up Formula One when uh, in times of Ayrton Senna. Yeah, do you believe it or not? And when there was the team called Benetton Ford, and Michael Schumacher was riding there. I think he was like place number 2 or place number 3 or place number 4, and it was like a great success. And I think, okay, someone one new driver, very young and promising. Hmm. Yeah. Nowadays they root for Max Verstappen, I think. Yeah. Okay. We go to San Marino, and we from San Marino we go to another country, not a big one, called Gibraltar. Gibraltar, geographically, as you all know, it's kinda gateway of Mediterranean Sea to Atlantic Ocean. And what do they play there? And I read in Wikipedia, and they all play all teams. I'm sorry, all teams of Gibraltar. They play on the very same stadium. So they have only one stadium able to host games, and all teams there, all championship runs on one stadium only. At least this is what I read in Wikipedia. Yeah. But kind of funny information. Hope they will build the second stadium eventually. Okay, we go to some of like second or maybe third tier of Bosnia, because their second tier is divided into two parts. I'm not sure why, but they are. Okay, I think we bet at this game sometime before. That's why Betting Express says no. I'm not allowing you to do things. Okay, we go to Albania then. We go to Albania, Partizani versus Kjuta Dureš. Partizani, when you hear slow Partizani, partisan, and so on, popular in Balkan countries, this name stands for guerrilla warriors. Many teams are connected with war. I'm silent because I'm thinking about war. Yeah. Good. We go to Segunda of Spain, and they say, okay, maybe one goal will be scored there. Okay, good. Normally, the odds for this sort of events is kind of 1.01, 1.02, or 3 or 4 or 5 is kind of It's kind of high, but 116. It means that this game is not expected to have many goals at all. But in average, we expect here 1-1. Okay, let's see. Again to San Marino. They have the championship day now. San Giovanni plays against SS Murata. I'm sorry, Murata. Not sure what SS means. Usually this means one of S could mean sport. Yeah. Okay, Celtic versus Lazio. Now we have proud Italians of Rome going to proud Scotch people of the north. Yeah. Okay. So we're going against the market as well, and the second result they expect is away. So probably Lazio has better chances to win comparing to what betting odds say. But we play on this result of betting. BTS, no. Site seems to freeze. A bit sad. So we have to restart it, hard reset, and go to Tier 1 of Norway between Stabæk and Hamar Kameratane. I definitely misspell this. Okay, let's say HamKam. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we cannot predict anything here, anything potentially profitable. So let's go to the game between Saint-Étienne and Dunkirk. Saint-Étienne recently they were playing in the League One. Now they moved to League Two. Sadly. But now we go again to return to the country where there is no League Two. There is only one league, and one league alone. It is the Premier League, the Super League, the Premiership, and the Serie A, and Bundesliga, and so on. But for that particular game, we could not say anything. Probably we can say about another game of San Marino. Folgore versus Damagnano. No. As you can see, closer to the end of the list, we can say less than we probably would love to. Okay, Sporting Gijón versus Elche. Not more than one goal. Okay, let's take the risk. Swansea and Norwich. I think pretty much half of, or even more teams in Championship. You know, when you hear these names, you say, hey, wait, don't they have to play in Premier League right now? Why? Why do they play there in Championship? Sunderland and Watford, like another example. Yeah. Oh, cool. Sunderland and Watford. Okay, our popular result. Select here. Okay, I say selected. Post tip. Yay. They accepted it. And finally we go to Wales. The game between Gresford Athletic and Buckley Town. Very, very balanced game, must say. And it's ABDS now. Who would doubt that? Not us. Okay, cool. We seem to be over here. Let's take the overview of predictions we made. So we made a lot of predictions on Champions League. So Borussia Dortmund versus Milan and Porto, Barcelona, Crvena Zvezda and Young Boys, Newcastle, Paris Saint-Germain, Leipzig, Manchester City. Great games. Great games are expected. Atletico Madrid, Feyenoord, and Antwerp, Shakhtar. Also good games. So yeah, very, 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 very exciting evening is expected. So go, have a good day, work hard, kind of do your best, uh, love everyone, respect everyone, but the main thing is stay happy, stay healthy, stay with us. Thanks, and have a good bye.